Okay. I had to take that deep breath because it took me a lot to get back on YouTube. I am Q, also known as Queen. If you are one of my IG followers, you probably remember me as the Queen's Magic, and on YouTube as the Queen's Magic back from 2018 and 2019 when I used to do general readings. Even back then, I felt like I was supposed to offer more. I just didn't know exactly what I was supposed to be offering because I wasn't opening up to offer them. But now I know. And so I am back. And this is the perfect time to resurface because we are now in this new world. And there is a lot of healing that we still need to do as we are transitioning into this new world. There's a lot of letting go. And I've learned a lot of things over the years and even more recently in the past few months because of the challenges that I have been conquering and actually walking through. From 2 months ago, from 6 days ago, to even today of like facing demons and doing what's right when it comes to your loved ones, the people that you love. So that's a big part of healing and actually doing what's right when it comes to you. Because I'm hoping everybody got love for themselves. We need to treat ourselves better. We need to treat ourselves as if we love ourselves better than what we used to, or better than what we do right now. So I'm back to provide spiritual downloads, back to the divination using tarot. That's what this video will be about today. And there'll be timestamps, so you can skip past this if you want to. To metaphysical information that I have learned over the years, to holistic techniques, self-help, self-healing techniques that you could use, because you could tell people all day like, oh, you're dealing with this because your ancestors saying this, but what am I supposed to do about it? What are you supposed to do about it? So I'll be providing recommendations that I have learned from reading and from master teachers over the years. So I am back despite my apprehension with getting on social media. But let's get started with the readings. As I stated, these readings will be, my intention is for people to heal and to wake up. But you know, people grown, you're gonna do whatever you want to do. I'm just here to provide you with the information. Of course, it's going to include relationships, career, spiritual journey, whatever, because all of this is a part of life. Okay, so now let's start with Aries. I had to cut the video because my dog was bothering me. All right, Aries. Spiritual message for Aries. Spirit guide me. Spiritual message for Aries. Desire. Seasons. At the chords. Desire. This is for Aries, sun, moon, rising, or Venus. All right. For some Aries out there, it looks like it's time for you to start doing what you desire. Your heart's desire. Start going for what it is. It's like you've had bright ideas. You've had bright ideas for a very long time. But you've had like difficulty, or maybe challenges getting it off the ground. A lot, you've stopped yourself, and it has a lot to do with, like, it's some people who had children and they felt like they couldn't do certain things because they had to like raise their children. You felt like you needed to do what was right. Felt like you needed to do what you thought was right. And that meant putting yourself on a back burner. Felt like you were doing things for other people to help them and not putting yourself first. But now it's a new season. This is a different time. And it's even some Aries out there that have started, that they would start, stop. And now you like, either you started again or you're about to start, and it's like you're doubting yourself. You're doubting yourself, and when you start to doubt yourself, it's like you're fresh for sabotage. You just stop yourself in your tracks. The thing is that you have to cut away things that no longer serve you in order to proceed. Whether that be people, whether that be whatever idea you think of it means to be like a parent, like you have to self-sacrifice yourself. You have to make sacrifices in order to take care of your children. But you got to understand, like, if you are that parent that has children and you feel like that you are holding yourself back from things in order to do things for your children, at the end of the day, what it's looking like is it's an excuse. It's an excuse because there's other things that you could sacrifice. There's other things that you could spend less time doing things that are like irrelevant, that are not connected to your children, but that can be productive towards your future. At the end of the day, what you are doing, or what it is that you want to do, is going to benefit your children financially. It's going to make you more stable. It's going to allow you to get the attention that you need to be more independent, to feel less restricted. And it's some single mothers out there that like don't have the assistance that they need. They don't have the assistance that they need, and so taking this leap of faith towards doing things is going to make you financially more stable, and financial success is going to improve the lives of you and your children. Another way that you could take this is that you are holding yourself back. There's some Aries that are holding themselves back from the things that they desire because they refuse to heal and change. They refuse to accept certain situations for what they are. Like maybe it's been a disastrous situation. You got to accept it for what it's been. Let it go and move forward. Certain things are in your life for certain reasons. Whether it is people, situations, or certain opportunities. Let it go and move forward, because if you do that, you will see all the opportunities that are there for you that you have not seen before. It's like there's planted seeds. There's things that, and people that are available to you that you've never even realized you would have the opportunity to meet. Or that there's things that are there that you would have never thought that you had the opportunity to do. But you have to face your fear. You have to face your fear of like doing things that you've never done before. Spiritual advice from this person. Spiritual advice for this person. And it's going to take a growth mindset. It's going to take a growth mindset. And it's going to take work. And you're going to have to be diligent. But if you are diligent, it's going to lead you to your success. Okay. Let's do one more message. One more message for Aries. One more message for Aries. Whew. So there are some Aries that are like pessimistic during this time. Like you're stuck in your own head. But there's so many things around you that you can be happy for if you just, you know, allow yourself to be happy. Do things that are pleasurable to you because you deserve pleasure. Stop letting people, things, and an old situation, especially the past. If you're living in the past is over and done with. You are in the now. Start living presently. Start living in the now. Be present. And you actually will feel better when you start being present. Depression, if there are depressed Aries out there, depression is about sadness regarding the past. What you're going through now, you need to look at it as a little rain cloud. With this little rain cloud, this itty bitty little rain cloud, you're overprotecting yourself. Because the sun is like literally right next to the rain cloud. All you got to do is open up. And really, it's saying start your healing process. When you start your healing process, things are just going to fall into your lap. Things and opportunities are just going to fall into your lap. You're going to be manifesting like crazy. You're going to have a clear mind. Things are going to be seen more clearly. A lot of things are going to be illuminated for you. You're going to be wiser. You're going to be wiser. And you're going to be able to create whatever it is that you want to create. I got some people that want to have children. You're going to be able to have children. You just need to find balance. You need to find balance, and you actually also need to, either your partner also needs to become balanced, or you need to find a balanced partner. Somebody that's grown. It's time to grow up. It's time to grow up. It's time to be intentional about what you want, who you want, and how you want them. But you must do a lot of self-care, a lot of self-nurturance. You have to tend to self first, because when you tend to self first and you love first, you will find a vibrational match to that love. So you want to love yourself as much as possible. Trust me, I know all about vibrational matches. All right, so now we are on to Taurus. Taurus, the bull. Spiritual message for Taurus. Spiritual message for Taurus. Taurus. Okay. Taurus. There are some Tauruses out here that are angry. They're pissed off. Even though there's like joy around them. Like the card surrounding this rage is joy and sunshine, which is interesting. It's like, how can you be so mad when you got joy around you and sunshine, but they're not paying attention to it? The joy is almost like, it's like, I mean, the anger is like things from the past too that's making you operate. It's a lot of people. It seems like it's a lot of people operating in the past. Anger about the past. Anger about what shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Like, it's gone. It's over and done with. You have joy and sunshine available to you. Let's see. So there's a few things. You are upset. You are angry because you do not take care of yourself the way that you're supposed to be taking care of yourself. There's a lot of things that you know that you're supposed to be doing, and you are not doing them. One of the ones is that you need to cleanse. You probably need to cleanse physically, but you also need to cleanse spiritually. What is this? There are some these people. Taurus, you have ancestors and spirit guides that are waiting for you to reap your harvest. This is all around you. The joy, the sunshine, like the abundance that you want, but you need to focus on yourself. There's a lack of focus on self, which is interesting because don't Tauruses can be a little really into self. Like what's coming up is like old ways, old family ways, old childhood things that you need to heal from. There's old childhood ways that you need to heal from. Old childhood memories that you're angry about that is manifesting in your current reality. Why? There's some Tauruses that are, you need to be mindful of the substances that you are intaking, whether it be liquor or any substances that alter the mind. You need to find peace. It's like a war inside of you. You need to find peace. You need to find peace and let go of the drama and the troubles and the hardships. They are temporary. They are only temporary if you allow them to only be temporary. You can manifest whatever reality that you want. You want to know why? Because you manifested the reality that you are currently in, which means that you have control to change your reality. First, you have to change your mind. You have to change your perspective. Then change how you feel about things. Change your behaviors that are making you still act in a way that brings you disastrous outcomes. But the great thing is, it's changeable. Oops, I hit my mic. It is changeable. Another message for Taurus is, betrayal, awakening, and intuition. There's some Tauruses that have been betrayed, or there's just betrayal. There's a betrayal energy around it, or around you, my bad. And there's like, you need to wake up. You need to wake up. You need to wake up to the betrayal, whether it's you've done it or somebody else has betrayed you. Listen to your intuition, because there's emotions involved. There's a woman, there's women that there's a woman or multiple women involved And it's time to be honest, because honesty is going to bring a lot of balance, and it's going to it's going to put you on a path that you've never thought that you would have ever been on. It's going to change your life, being honest. Whether you are the woman, whether either you're the woman or the man that either has been betrayed or is doing the betraying, is going to put you on a better path that allows you to understand self and understand others, and actually heal and find out truly what love is. Loving yourself, loving others, and how will life improve? Your life would drastically improve. Whether you want children, because I got creativity, and creativity is about also the creation of children, but also the creative expression, creating the world around you, doing things creative. Like your life would totally change for the better, but you have to wake up. If you wake up, then things will change for the better. What else? You wake up, things will change for the better. One thing I can say, when you do wake up, it could be jarring, but it's about what you do with it. I got stability. It's Tauruses that will gain stability. But you need to live with love and maintain consistency in your actions. You need to listen to spirits and listen to your ancestors and angels to receive wisdom and guidance during this shakeup in your life. And it will pay off if you listen. But you have to focus and you have to be open. All right, let's do Gemini. Man, I really forgot how long these readings can be when you're doing all zodiac signs. Okay, Gemini. Okay. I don't know why I just got so soft when talking about Geminis. Okay, Gemini. There are some Geminis out there that, and I took out more cards than I did in the other ones, but this last card I was supposed to take out, and y'all really gonna like that card, these Geminis. There are major shifts that are going on in your life, it's almost like back to back to back, if you're paying attention to it, and it's unexpected. It's unexpected things. Sometimes it can look like a storm, and it can bring sadness and make you vulnerable. Especially the women that have children, or if there are children involved, even if you're a man, it may some things that put you in a predicament that made you vulnerable, made you hide, or maybe you faking the funk, everything is cool, whatever, but it's really not. But you're also trying to stay joyful at the same time, because why not? Being optimistic is great in a lot of situations. A healthy mind state is really good when you're going through stuff, because that's what actually gets you through. That's what makes you resilient. But I do got somebody becoming vulnerable because of so many things going on. But being vulnerable is not always a bad thing, because you only can heal what you feel. So Maybe it's time for you to speak up about what you're feeling or what you're seeing, your emotions. Admitting to yourself first, right? Because you got to admit to yourself first. Because in order to speak to somebody about it, you have to come clean to yourself about it. What role are you playing in it? What is it doing to you? Who's involved? And why you not talking about it? Why you not speaking on it? You know what I'm saying? Because I got, when you are speaking on it, it's gonna lead to some resistance. People gonna be resistant because you can say whatever you want to say. Everybody not gonna like you, and that's fine. That's fine as long as you're not being disrespectful, because you don't have to be disrespectful to get your point across. Just because somebody else is being disrespectful doesn't mean that you have to be disrespectful. You don't have to argue with peons. People acting like peons. I'll say that. You don't have to argue with people who are acting as though they're peons, who are acting like fools. You don't have to respond like that. You respond on a different level. Like, I got a queen. And a queen is like regal. A queen is royal. She don't stoop down to peon behavior. She carries herself like a queen. But it's saying that it's time for you to start. You use your intuition. You respond with a high standard behavior. And a lot of your environment, I keep hitting my mic. A lot of your environment is going to change. The people that are around you, where you live, is going to change, because everything in you is going to change. I got alchemy. I got somebody going from a lower state to a higher state. But you have to start feeling your emotions and working through your emotions. Understand where that is coming from. And stop hiding. You're hiding from yourself. Like faking a funk. That's what I'm hearing. Like, what are you faking for? This your life. What are you faking for? I hope not to like impress people. Cause it's like they not living your life. Honestly, what do they have anything to do with you? They're not about to pay your bills. And if they are paying your bills, you can always pay your own bills. You can find a way out of no way. You know what I'm saying? So I got also the queen needs to level up. She needs to set high standards. She needs to set boundaries. Maybe you're not asking for enough. Or maybe you're not asking yourself for enough. You're not requiring more from yourself. So that's what I'm getting from that. But let me get more for Gemini. More for Gemini. More from Gemini. Okay, so there are some Geminis out there. Like, everything is aligned right now. Like, I got celestial alignment. Like, everything is where it's supposed to be. How it is right now is where it's supposed to be on your path. But you need to open your eyes and see the miracles. Now, it may look like some bullshit, but that don't mean that like everything is wrong. Sometimes things have to be revealed so you can get your miracles. But there's decisions that have to be made. I got the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Like, there's relationships, whether you are the Gemini man or the Gemini woman, that is not reciprocal. Like, it's not balanced. Like, somebody giving more than they're receiving. Whether it's emotional, money, whatever. Somebody's a bit selfish, or you could take it this way. Somebody has a heavy heart. Like, they're hiding something. They're hiding something. Ooh, hold on. Because appropriate boundaries were not set in the beginning. Appropriate boundaries were not set. And when you start setting boundaries and you start speaking on stuff, people get a little shocked. And they like, you know, where this come from? Who is this person? Because you have something else in mind that you want to do, or that you want. But I also get that there's love there. Whatever relationship that is, there is love there. It's just that people need to be more honest. People need to operate in integrity. Like, honestly, with any relationship, there has to be trust and honesty and forgiveness. If you want it to work, there needs to be trust, honesty, and forgiveness. But you have to be honest with yourself first. You have to be honest with how you're feeling and find balance. And if you are with someone, like, you all need to find balance and respect each other's boundaries. Forgive. Some things that look like it was just maybe ruin a relationship or just put y'all in a bad position. Maybe it was a miracle. You know, it was a miracle that happened. So this could be brought to the forefront. And if it is somebody who's more of a taking from you, it's a miracle that is revealed. So now it's like, what you gonna do about it? You should be happy. You should be happy that it was revealed. And be patient. Patient is coming up. Why patient? Why patient? Why patient? Be patient. There is conflict. Like, if you have conflict in the relationship, be patient, because somebody in a relationship is still learning. They're still learning. They still learning from you. It's things that like happen in their childhood or that they seen between like adults. That like cause them to behave certain ways in relationships. They experience hard times. Even maybe like grew up struggling like with financial issues, personal issues. And that like now they're trying to change. They want to be more peaceful. They want to let go of hardships and dramas. Like, they want to change for some Geminis. And now it's the opportunity for them to change. So I'm getting like, be patient. But this person does need to work. And this person does need to be more... They need to grow up. They need to grow up, and they need to figure out who they want to be. They need to figure out who they want to be, because they almost looking to you like you need to save them. Woo, ears burning. Like, they want you to save them. But you can't save them. They have to save themselves. Can't nobody in no relationship save somebody with the spiritual. I keep knocking my mic out the way. Can't nobody save anybody on their spiritual journey. What you can do is recommend things that like what helped you or what you heard of, but people have to save themselves. No matter how much you love them. I know, because I go through it. I'm going through it. Now, Cancer. I don't know how long that was. Seemed long. Cancer. Message for Cancer. Message for Cancer. Surrender. Surrender. And I'm feeling like this is for a man. I'm feeling like this is for a man. Surrender. Surrender, surrender. And I'm going to take this another way too, but let me do it this way. Surrender. There are some Cancers out there that needs to surrender. Like, let go. Like, open up. Let go. Open up. It's a Cancer man out there that want a woman. They want a woman, but the type of woman that you want is really not a woman for you, because she, like, either you like a woman, or you dealing with a woman that is fake, that is fraudulent. She fake or she fraudulent, and you need a queen. You need a queen. You need a better type of woman, you know? You need somebody that matches you. Because, like, the type of man that you are, you require a stronger type woman. You require a woman that really has her shit together. And you need a woman to, like, really, you're going to go through a lot of changes, and you need a woman that matches you. You need your vibrational match. You need a woman that's operating in her divine feminine as you operate in your divine masculine. Now let me flip this. Because there's another message specifically for Cancer women. There's Cancer women out there that needs to surrender so they could like be in joy and be in peace. Stop hiding. Stop hiding. Because there's some alchemy trying to take place, so you can level up and be that queen that you actually know you are. And you'll feel better when you do it. You'll definitely feel better when you do it. Let me add on some more for that. Like, transmute. Go from something lower to higher, like from lead to gold. But you have to let go of old ways. Self-destruction, courage, joy again, and cleanse. So there's Cancer women that need to, like, you're on a self-destructive path, or you have self-destructive behaviors. You need to stop. You need to stop. Whether it's behavior patterns, thought patterns. And you have to be courageous when you do it. Because it's like, these are like inner demons. These childhood demons. You know what I'm saying? These are childhood demons. This type of stuff happened when you was little. That puts you, making you feel certain ways. But it wasn't. You got to use this to build yourself up. Things that have happened to you, use it to build yourself up. Because you're supposed to be living in joy and peace with your soul tribe, soul community. But you have to alchemize. You have to alchemize. You have to really go hard on your spiritual journey, and let things that do not serve you fall by the wayside, and live and operate in love. Because people in your family, it looks like, have not done that before, and you are the change maker. You are the curse breaker, Leo. All right, now, Leo, Message for Leo. Message for Leo. I'm even sure how long. I'm really not sure how long each piece is. I'm hoping I'm devoting enough time. I haven't done this in a long time. I'm used to doing one-on-one readings. I'm switching between energy. All right, Leo. What's good? Ooh. Secrets. I don't like when I get that card for myself, but I like it at the same time. Because that means that there's things that you need to know. So there's some Leos, there's things that you need to know, or maybe there has been some revelations. There's been some things that have been revealed about somebody that is close to you. I got another person, either the Leo or somebody else in your life. Somebody is taking more than what they are giving, or somebody has a heavy heart. So that could be the secrets. But we are in the time of truth, and what is in the dark is coming out to the surface. So, you know, a light is being shined on it, or you have come to the realization that you are possibly being used. And it's saying, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Are you going to hide from what you found out, which is the truth? Are you going to fake the funk? Or are you going to speak on it? Because I got you, like, needing to speak on it. Because somebody wearing a mask, you know, somebody's wearing a mask. And they know, I mean, they know what they did was wrong, but they did it because they wanted something. They wanted something from you. What did they want? They wanted you to look at them a certain way. They just wanted you to look at them a certain way, to love them. But why? But why? They wanted to look like they had it together, or that, like, that they were like of some type of significance. Or that they didn't want you to, like, leave or move on. Leave them. So whatever the secret is, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So now it's like, what you gonna do about it? Are you going to repair the relationship? Is it repairable? You want to restore it? If you do, it's going to take some, like, careful planning. It's going to take a lot of, like, consideration, but this person does. This person does need to, like, they need to admit it, but they also need to, it's like, in order for them to admit it, they need to say what their problem is. Because there is a problem. There's a problem. There's a blockage. Like, something's going on with them. like they have like fears. They have like fears, and so because they have these fears, they do things that is like sabotaging to them, and they try to hide it to prevent certain outcomes, to prevent hard times, to prevent like you looking at them a certain way, because they don't want to lose a certain relationship. So I mean, it's gonna be up to you, like, you know, you forgive, because when there's honesty, you know, it makes it easier. Well, forgiving can be hard, but you need to make it easier, because when you forgive and you forgive yourself, then things are much lighter, because you don't want to hold on to things. And I know it can be, at times it can be difficult. I don't even want to claim that it's difficult, but I know how it could be. Sometimes you need a little more time to forgive. More for Leo. Card just fell out. Okay, so there's also Leos that are like in grief. They're sad. Why so sad? Like you've lost things, people, whether it be through, you know, people transitioning, or the end of things, end of relationships, which is, you know, loss, that go through grief, you know. But, and it's like you're resistant to letting the grief go. Why are you so resistant to letting the grief go? You just want to feel safe. Sometimes you get and it sounds crazy, but it's people that be grieving for like years. Like, it's some people that like never get over like the death of a family member. And I know it can be hard, very hard. I've lost people close to me, but we have to understand what death is. Death is just a transition from the physical body and them going into like a different realm, a different dimension. You still can have a connection with them. You just got to understand how we have lost. There was a time, because we know now it's about whether you are going to find this information and actually operate in this knowledge. You can continue to speak with your loved ones that have transitioned. You could continue to have a relationship. This is not imaginary friend type stuff. You can continue to have a relationship with these with your loved ones that have transitioned. I know I talk to my dad. I talk to my aunt. I talk to family members that I've never even met before. I talk to other people, ancestors that I've never met before, whether I am awake or whether I am asleep. This is, you know, real, and they are real, because energy never dies. It just transitions. When we die, we will no longer be in the body, but we definitely ain't gonna be in no ground or just ashes. That is not what life is. You know what I'm saying? So it's saying that it's time for you to enjoy life. You deserve to feel good. Surrender to pleasure. Do things that feel good. Because if you are just living in grief, you're not really living. Like, who the hell want to be sad all the time? But you have to take the initiative to heal and know that you are worthy of feeling good. And I know some people be mad because things end. They say it's a relationship and it ended, and you pissed off. But sometimes they are supposed to end forever. Sometimes maybe they need to end temporarily. Who knows? But at the end of the day, like, you need to fill your cup up. You need to fill up your cup. And you have to move on the best way that you know how. And stop self-sabotaging. Oh, there's people that is out there sabotaging. And I know how that can go. Like trying to look back. Like, oh, but what if nothing? Look forward. If somebody catch up, they catch up. If they don't, they don't. This is supposed to happen. This is supposed to happen. And you enjoy. I mean, you deserve to enjoy your life. You deserve to feel good. Lucci, be quiet. All right, Virgo. Virgo. Spiritual message for Virgo. Spiritual message for Virgo. I always talk about like how I got a whole bunch of Virgos in my life. My granny, my mother's mother, was a Virgo. I love Virgos. All right. Miracles. The good thing is that there's miracles around you. It's just that you may not even be paying attention to it when it come in that right. But yeah, so there are, or it may be that you need to focus on the miracles and allow yourself to feel good. There's a lot of like feel good energy. Feel good about the truth. Feel good about who you see in the mirror. Good luck is on your side. This is actually really good. Good luck is on your side. I mean, it really always has been. Whether you knew it or not. And you are worthy of all the good things that come to you. Get down, please. Okay. There's a lot of like good things that are going to manifest for you, like good positive things, because manifestation could be negative things and they could be positive things. But I got positive things, but you need to stay grounded, stay focused and relax. Do not self-sabotage. Do not look back on what like somebody did some messed up shit to you, or maybe like you have behaviors that put you like in bad positions, or like bad business deals, bad relationships. Like you are awakening to like what you're supposed to be doing. Like, and I got love and all of that good stuff. And you're feeling more. You are more vulnerable during this time, which is a good thing. But it's a good thing. But you also need to be mindful of things that like have upset you in the past. Let it go. Say, I surrender. Let it go. Because you do not want to mess up the path that you are on. Like matters of the heart. Let it go. Like, forgive. Just forgive. Forgive. It don't matter if you felt like you did some stupid stuff. Forgive. Forgive yourself and move on. It made you stronger. Like, say it was bad business deals. It's okay. You can have better business deals. It don't matter. Let it go. You learned a lot from it. All right, let's get a little bit more for Virgos. Or bad relationships. Or, I don't even want to call them bad relationship. A relationship was a relationship. What did you learn from it? Is it going to make you better? If It'll make you better. It ain't an L. You know? Every relationship that I have came from, I got better each time. Okay? More for Virgo. Don't stay in no mess. Don't stay in no mess. Don't keep going to mess. And don't start no mess. Virgo. Yes. You already see what it is that you need to do. Okay? You already know. You've been taught already what you need to do. And it's things that you have learned that you need to be passing down to, like, if you got children, or maybe like you're creating like this legacy. Let go of all the old stuff, because you are building something. And I think it's a lot to do with like how you deal with like certain situations, how you deal in relationships. Relationships are very important during this time, especially like whether you single or in a relationship. Like who the fuck want to be alone? I mean, unless maybe there's people out there that want to be alone, but how you operate in a relationship matters, because a relationship is going to affect you personally. It's going to affect you mentally, emotionally, spiritually, and definitely financially. So set boundaries. Don't do that. Don't do that silly shit again. That's what I'm hearing. Don't do that silly shit again. Okay? Consider and strategize for your future. This is important. All right? All right. Whew. I need some water. Jeez. I forgot how tiring this could be. I don't get as tired when I do a reading for just like one-on-one. But I think I'm even more tired, and I think that's why my dog is going a little crazy. Because it is a lot of energy in this room. It is a lot of like also spirits. I'm also in my office where there's ulcers, and they talking like crazy. Well, they ain't crazy, but they talking a lot, like a lot. And anytime I start doing stuff like this, a lot of people, ancestors or guardians or spirits, they start coming at me, and I'm like, y'all need to slow down. Okay. What am I on? Libra. Yeah, I'm on Libra. I almost did Scorpio. If I didn't do Libra, y'all about to get another one. I'm on Libra. Libra, there's resistance. There's resistance to your miracle. Like, you have resistance. There are miracles trying to come in. Like, stop sacrificing yourself. Like, it's okay. It's okay. Like, this is what I notice about healers. Or people who like to help people heal. Whatever you want to call it. Because it's like, you're helping people find out how to heal. Like, you're using energy to like guide to people to help them heal. But if a person who does that type of work, whether you do it professionally or whether you do it just like this, just something that is a part of you, you have to heal yourself. Because when you're dealing with people, whether they are quote unquote trouble, or they're down and out, or they just need assistance, it takes a lot of energy. And you could get sick. You can also just be like, when you're dealing with people with that type of energy, you're in their close proximity. So it's like there's almost like this energy. It could be like a little bit of an energy exchange, and you gotta like stop self-sacrificing yourself when you're not even in a certain place. Okay, it's okay for you to have fun. You are worthy of having fun. You are worthy of feeling good too. Like, say for instance, even if you're in a relationship. If you're in a relationship and you are trying to help this person so much that it's negatively affecting you, you need to check yourself. You need to check yourself before you wreck yourself. You got to make sure that you're good. You need to make sure that you are safe. And it's like, why are you doing that? Why are you putting somebody else before you? Especially if they are grown. Why are you putting them before you? People got to figure out their own stuff. People have to figure out their own things. You have to save yourself. You have to save yourself, okay? You can't, like, I'm getting mama. Like, if it's a woman out there trying to be a man's mother, you are not that man's mother. You can't give them motherly, like, you could say whatever you have to say, but you cannot make anybody do anything. You say what you have to say. You say your piece. But that person, whether it is a man or a woman, they have to choose. They have to choose. And I hit the damn mic again. This is a new setup, and I'm going to have to put this mic somewhere else. More for you. It smells like coffee. I don't even drink coffee. Okay. Okay, more for Libra. Self-destruction. You have self-destructive behavior. But that don't mean that you can't turn around. Like, this is for you to like, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Let me stop. Type of stuff. And let me change my path. Open up your heart. That's what I'm getting. Open up your heart for yourself. Open up your heart for yourself. Just start talking nice and sweet. And when you do that, things will change for you. How you talk will change. How you think. Your self-talk will change. And this is not anything bad. This is a little thing. This is a little rain cloud. It's all an illusion what you're going through, because this is like all going on in your mind. It's like you're fighting yourself. Like you double-minded. That's what mom like to say. You double-minded. Why so double-minded? Because you need balance. And you're a Libra. You need balance. Mental balance. Oh, geez. I don't know. Maybe you need to start meditating. You need to also stop, like, over-analyzing things. Trying to always figure out a problem. Trying to always figure out an answer to the problem. Sometimes you gotta let it be and change your perception too. Change your perception, and then you can see whatever it is that you need to do. Lucci, please. All right. Now Scorpios. Scorpio. Scorpions. Message for the Scorpions. Okay. So I got you deserving to feel good. You needing. Either you need or you have become more grounded more rooted in who you are, becoming more comfortable. However, I do got grief. I got grief in the midst of the harvest. Why grief? What is typically when it's grief? Typically when it's grief, you're holding on to something. Something connected to your heart or what you desired. And it hurts. You need to take care of yourself. You need to nurture yourself. Hey, it's some people caught between two people. Either I got a woman caught between two men, or it could be the other way around. Maybe you are interested in another person, but then you got this other person from your past. But you have to make a wise decision. Whatever that decision is, it's for you to decide. But it's almost like you know what it is that you need to do. It's your choice at the end of the day. But I got fear, like fear of making the wrong choice, fear of making a wrong choice. But you've been presented with something, this opportunity. So it could be, like I said, it could be like it's a person stuck between two people, or it could be between just two options. But I'm getting people between two people. But it's like you're actually more attractive now. You're more attractive because it's like you've got your stuff together, or you're getting it together, and like people are noticing, and it's like opening you up to more people. Like you're in view, and people like you. This ain't really bad. It's just that like some people don't like to make decisions. I know it's difficult at times. Let me get more for Scorpio. More for Scorpio. More for Scorpio. Okay. There's some Scorpios out there that need to use their intuition and speak on something. Has to do with a relationship. You need to speak on something. Speak up. You ain't been speaking up. Closed mouths don't get fed. That's what I got. You trying to manifest something, or you want something to come into reality, because now is the perfect time. Closed mouths do not get fed. You are like self-criticizing as well. There's also some Scorpios that do too much criticizing of themselves and other people. You need to focus on yourself. It's like typically when we're saying things about other people, and it don't even have to be directly in that relationship, it's playing out in a different area in your life too. Like we literally be talking to mirrors. You focus on yourself and you stop criticizing. Life gonna be much grander. It's gonna be much better. I got the Wheel of Fortune. What else Scorpio needs to know? I'm getting that same card, like you presented with like an opportunity, like it's like a gift. It's like a gift from the universe. It's like a gift from the universe. It's something that you wanted. But you got to continue to nurture yourself. Self-nurture. Self-nurture. It could be all what you dreamed. All what you dreamed. Probably plus more. Plus more. And what you're going through now is temporary. It's not as bad as it seems. And I know, like, I've been saying that in other reasons. Like, oh, it's not as bad as it seems. Because it's not as bad as it seems based on, like, where we are and, like, what it is that you can receive. Sagittarius. Let's do Sagittarius. 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 Intuition. Betrayal. Live out loud. And worthiness. There's been some Sagittarius that, like, intuition has been, like, on point when it comes to betrayal. And that's fine. It's time to live. It's time to really, really live and, like, really embrace your worthiness when it comes to things. And it's time to shine. Like, this betrayal has put you on a path, whether it's you betrayed yourself. Because it's like when when there's betrayal, I feel like it's more than the person that just did the betraying. I feel like, well, it don't always have to be like this, but in certain situations, there could have been a person that betrayed you, but you also betrayed yourself because you knew. It's like you already knew. Like, you already knew. You don't get mad for a dog shitting on the floor because it's a dog, especially when it's untrained. I'm not trying to, like, reduce somebody to a dog, but it's like that. It's like what you expect. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So it's like live. Now it's time to live. That's a miracle. Do the things that you want to do. Do the things that you always wanted to do. Have fun. You deserve to feel good. You know? Let's get some more. Let's get more. Let's get more. Let's get more. More. Whew. I'm glad I'm almost there. It's been an hour and 10 minutes. No, it's been over that. Because I had to pause. Capricorn. Oh, no. Not Capricorn. My bad. Sagittarius. More for Sagittarius. Whew. Sagittarius. Illumination. Compassion. Power. Sacred fire. Okay. So, there are some Sagittarius that have come to the awareness of some things. But also, like, I'm getting compassion, like, you know, have compassion for others at the same time, and unconditional love. Like, it's some Sagittarius, or is it Sagittarians? I don't know. That are really experiencing what it really truly means to have unconditional love. Like, you are really doing the healing work. Like, things are falling into alignment, and it's making you more powerful. You're, like, stepping into your power. Like, this is what you asked for. This was what you were supposed to be doing anyway. You know? And, like, even helping others do so, and getting clarity on who you are. All right. I feel like I want to do just a little bit more. I want to pull this. And I like to do a little bit more, make sure. I'm a Sagittarius. I just want to take more of myself out of it because I want to pick up on the other Sagittarius energy too. Judgment. All right. It can be challenging when those around us are overly critical, whether it is yourself or someone of great significance to you. We hope that this difficult period passes quickly without too much distress. And this with the Lovers card. If it's Sagittarius out there and like love relationships, the perfect union, harmony, love, and attraction. The Lovers can represent finding the balance within yourself. You are learning to understand yourself, your moral code, and what your value is in life. So it really, love for self allows you to understand the type of love for others, the love that you can attract, the love that you will attract, because that is that vibrational match. Like having that harmony within yourself. You really can't like really fully love somebody and expect a certain way if you're not treating yourself that certain way. Like this is a time period like you're going through like this balancing, and it could be difficult when you're like trying to, I don't want to say difficult, it could be a journey when you're trying to get like this balance within yourself. Like there's like karma being cleared up when it comes to like love and relationships, even like karma from like childhood, even karma that was like passed down. I hope that makes sense because it's making sense in my head, so I hope that makes sense. Like self-love, in order to be in a like balanced, loving relationship, you have to love yourself better. But in order to love yourself better, you gotta have honesty and integrity. And I know that could be a journey, but the more consistent you are with it, the more significant good change you will see. All right, Capricorns. Capricorn. Fearless love, betrayal, worthiness, and desire. So there are Capricorns that have experienced some betrayal due to like some type of worthiness. But at the end of the day, like like I got like fearless love, like Oshun love. I got fearless love. Feeling like you lost something as well. But still like the desire to still be in your balanced energy. And I got balanced feminine. This is one way. Balanced feminine energy and masculine energy. All of us have masculine and feminine energy in us. So I got this particular person still wanted to operate balanced, as a balanced person, to figure out what it is that they want to do or how they want to move forward with this betrayal. They still are joyous. They still are joyous no matter what. And they still shine. They still are joyous and they still shine. But there are things that they want to speak on. But it's still like unconditional love. Because this person have done a lot of work. That's what I'm getting. Let's do more. Let's do more Capricorns. More Capricorns. More Capricorns. Divine lineage, radical rebirth, surrender, soul forgiveness. All right. So there are Capricorns, like, you're going through this like rebirth process, right? And it's like, whew, you got to surrender to it. There's forgiveness, self-forgiveness that is going to do, there's going to be like some soul healing. And it could look a little strange. It could look maybe even a little scary, but you got to understand that like your ancestors have your back. You're going through this radical rebirth. You are becoming anew. You're becoming something new. Someone new. And you don't sabotage this by looking back at like, oh, am I good enough for this or whatever. Like, you are worthy. Don't worry about filling up anybody else's cup. You are worthy to what this power that you are coming into, that is actually you are standing in. I got a strong woman, like her light is growing and she needs to focus on growing that light. And how you grow that light? You grow that light by becoming light. Like, you let go of things. You let go of things and you set boundaries. You set boundaries and you do things how you want to do them. No matter what, like family says, you do things how you want to do them. And I got you like living in prosperity. Okay? Living in prosperity. Let's do one more. Let's do, it's a man. The man. This is for a 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 man. So, you need to use your intuition when it comes, for the man, you need to use your intuition when it comes to, if you have a child with a woman, you need to start using your intuition when it comes to like decisions for this child, how y'all want to raise this child. Or if you do want a child, you need to be very mindful of the woman that you are trying to have a child by. You need somebody that is balanced, because they need to be of a certain type of standard to raise your child. Because, I mean, you are going to like raise your child, and like the first people who program children are the parents. So you need to be mindful of this woman that you plan on having children by. And you need to make sure that this person is healing, on their healing journey, and like reciprocal when it comes to love. You need somebody that is balanced, at least somebody that's, you know, healing. Like, because everybody, like, it's a process to healing. Who really be walking around and saying like, oh, I'm fully healed? Like, you fully healed? Like, how? It's stuff that happens all the time. Especially if you, like, say you in your 30s, like, you just fully healed. No. Or maybe you are. Who knows? Who knows? There's always room for improvement. I'll just say that. There's always room for improvement. Maybe you are fully healed and you just need like some improvement and you're growing. I'll say that. Maybe not saying like, oh, I'm fully healed. I don't know. The English language is, I don't know. It could be a little convoluted. Also, there is some people who have children that like have like it. Like maybe you need to be mindful of the child's health. You need to be mindful of the child's health. You need to be mindful of the child's health and like make sure that you all are doing what it is that the child needs to like thrive. Especially if the woman is pregnant. And be mindful of how you treat this woman when she is pregnant. Because the mother is programming the child when the child is in the womb. So that's for the man. All right. Oops. Let's do Aquarius. Let's do Aquarius. Oh, I can't even shuffle. I'm so tired. Aquarius. Aquarius. The water bearer. No, they got in here. Aquarius, the water bearer. Self-sabotage. What's going on? Self-sabotage too. Like people looking back. And I know I'm getting a lot of self-sabotage because like I said at the beginning, like we're going into something that's new. So when you are like on this new path or you want to do something new and you're looking back at like either some stuff that you thought you wanted or maybe a person you thought you wanted or like I shoulda, coulda, woulda, or this person did this, that, and the third, like you emotional about it. Like you get self-sabotage by like being stuck in the past. Gotta move forward. It's time to enjoy life. Do not worry about like don't worry about like what you don't have or being afraid to lose things. So you stand where you are because it feels safe there. You have to take the leap so you could like just, you know, be reborn into something, become whoever it is that you wanted to become a long time ago. Like this is the time. Take off the mask. It's okay. Stop hiding. You hiding. And it's like if you continue to hide, you're gonna miss all the blessings that are just waiting for you. You must surrender. You must open up your heart. You must surrender and you must open up your hearts. You are actually like you're like, I'm getting like a spiritual leader or a spiritual healer. I'm doing Aquarius. Yeah, the water bearer, which is like a humanitarian. I can't talk no more. You are a spiritual leader, a spiritual healer. And it's like, when you going, like, you know this though. You know this. And you got some new gifts. Especially during that eclipse. you got some new gifts during that eclipse. I don't know if you remember that eclipse that was last year, like in like October. And like this, like sometimes like this can make you like sad because of like the new power, because it's like you feel more. You feel more, and it could be overwhelming, right? It could be overwhelming. You just want to feel good again. You want to feel like how you used to. You want to go back to being the old you, but that's gone. You're supposed to be doing spiritual work. I'm getting Marie Laveau energy. Marie Laveau energy. Let's do some more Aquarius. Marie Laveau energy. If you don't know who that is, look her up. As a matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. I just want to read the card to this specific person, because this specific person is supposed to be using their powers. You are being... Where the freak is it? You are being called on. Oh, this is about to blow me. Here we go. Great ancestress Marie Laveau was a larger-than-life New Orleans voodooing. A successful spiritualpreneur, the famous voodoo queen first built a thriving business as a hairstylist. I don't know if you all ever seen, like, whoever this is, ever seen American Horror Story. Angela Bassett played Marie Laveau. And if you're afraid of this type of stuff, you're afraid of like voodoo, or even because like in church and all the, I'm not talking about nobody believes, but Black people have been taught to be afraid of things that come natural to them. A word is a word is a word. It does not matter. It is spirituality. It is spiritual gift. It is natural. If you learn, you using it to heal, to be positive, whatever. What's the problem? There's multiple routes to light. But this is your gift. Don't be afraid of the word. Word don't mean nothing. Well, it means something, but like, it's not meant to scare you. They wanted you to be scared. Don't be scared. More about this. Don't be afraid of moving forward, like leaving behind your old life. Surrender it. I know it's a lot of people out there that has realized that they can do things that they ain't no longer been able to do, and they afraid to tell people. They're afraid to tell people because the people around them, they're like keeping it secret. The people around them, they feel like not gonna understand. Whole time these same people are like dealing with they may have been experiencing the same thing, and they're dealing like with their own inner demons. They don't really care for real, and if they being judgmental, like, it really don't matter. Their higher self knows. They probably want your help. You know what I'm saying? But you have to help yourself first, and don't be ashamed of who you are. All right. Let's do another for Aquarius. I am tired. This took a lot. I haven't done a video in like years, and not a video this long. And this take a lot of energy. Aquarius. Okay, there's Aquarius. You are like at an open path. Things are open for you right now. It's free from interruptions. Meaning that things that you want to do them. The door's open. Walk through it. Walk through it. And you already know. You even knew that a time like this was going to come for you. Because when you walk through, you're going to have prosperity, abundance, and good fortune. Okay. Whew. Like your life of like, I got a woman. I have a woman or a man, it don't matter. That you used to live a certain type of lifestyle, like maybe like a partier, or maybe you lived a lifestyle like frivolous little lifestyle, like in the Matrix, like ignorance is bliss type shit, like not aware of certain things, and now like your eyes open, like, and now it's time to change your behavior because you have a calling. This same thing coming up. You have a calling, and if you have children, you're going to have to teach your children this as well. If you plan on having, it ain't even if you plan on having children. There's children that's trying to like come through because of who you are, but they're trying to be strategic with how they come through. When they're born, they're being patient. Your children that aren't here yet are being patient because they want you to get your stuff together. They don't want to be like how it has been in your family. Okay? They don't want to experience the same type of stuff that y'all experience. They don't want to feel confined or to be a certain way. They want to live in love. They want to live in love. They also want a certain type of father. I don't know who this is. They want a certain type of father too. So you're going to have to, if you don't have children yet, or if you're going to have more children, they want the father to be a certain way, okay? They want that man to be balanced. All right. Let's do one more thing. One more card. And they want you to start learning. They want you to start learning about yourself. They want you to start dabbling more. Not dabbling. They want you to get into spirituality because they trying to come. They trying to come here because it's things that they have to do or something like that. What do I gotta do? Oh, hair getting in the way. It's things that they have to do for the world or something like that. Like, I know it's some children. It is children that is coming in to change the world. I've seen it. I've been seeing it for a long time. There's children that is going to come through certain people. And they want to come through certain people. But they have to be balanced because they want to change the world. And the mother and the father, they have to be balanced. Meaning, like, emotionally, you got to get your shit together. You have to open up your heart. And you have to let go of things that is holding you back because they have a certain path. They're going on uncharted territory and they have to be ready. Which means that the parents have to heal because they ain't got time to deal with that shit. The stuff that we're dealing with now, that our parents didn't heal from and their parents didn't heal from and so on and so forth, they don't have time for that. They don't have time for any of that. They come in here on business and they want to live here. They want to live a certain way. I feel like I'm going a little bit over, but this is important for whoever this is. They come in here on business and the whole thing, they flipping, like life ain't never going to be the same when they come. They're important. Okay? And they ain't got time for the old stuff. They got time for like the okie doke. All right. Let me do this last time. I'm so tired. I could cry. That's because I ain't been doing this when I was supposed to be doing it. And so like now it's like super draining. I need some water for this last time. Pisces. I'm tired as hell. Okay. I feel like a fish out of water. Been talking so much. Pisces. Talk so much, my lip gloss gone. And I got a headache. Alright, message for Pisces. And I hope I ain't skipped no sign. I don't think I did. I may have done signs a little bit longer. My bad. But you will also get a personal reading. It will be much longer and more attuned to you. Because right now I'm just picking up on any energies that is available for the people. This is for the people who will watch the video. It ain't for everybody. So if it don't resonate, then it don't resonate. Simple as that. Okay, Pisces. Secrets. Like I said, it's a lot of things that are in the dark that are coming up. And guess what? The truth sets you free. All right. Somebody is hiding things. Whether you are hiding it from yourself or somebody is hiding it from you, right? And it's time to look at the truth. It's time to surrender to the truth. I think you're hiding something. Maybe something about yourself. Like looking in the mirror, realizing that, like, oh, what is my life? I want to change things. It could be so much better. Like, I got people sad. Some Pisces sad about their life. Like, but it's like, it's about like your worthiness, feeling like you're good enough. Even sometimes I get like, you felt like a clown before? Like somebody clowned you, or you felt like a clown. Or maybe you was dealing with a motherfucking clown. And you were. Somebody was dealing with a clown. At least one of y'all, or maybe a few of y'all. Somebody was dealing with a clown. Maybe you chose the wrong person. You was like, you maybe have been between, some people is between two people and you chose the wrong person. Or you seeing the person for who they are. Like, or who they are right now. Because like I said, I think I said people are dealing with inner demons. And they showing ASS. They showing they ass, baby. And you sad. Because they ass showing. You ain't really want to see it. But it's okay. Things are temporary. Because this is leading to your awakening, and this is all good. I got good luck on your side too. It's all good. But you have to know that it's all good. Everything that is happening is supposed to happen. And why did it have to happen? Why did it have to happen? Whew. It had to happen because you need to be consistent. You talk too much. You talk too much. And you need to be consistent in what you say. Or there's a lack of consistency. Sometimes you need to stop telling all your business. Okay? Because people use what you say, they will use it to justify things. You know what I'm saying? And like you sharing things with other people that don't need to be shared. And people be talking. Like people be talking. And that goes back to like people need to mind their own business, but you also have to mind your own business. Like mind it. Keep it to yourself. More for Pisces. Let's do a little more because this is the last one. Message for Pisces. Liberation. And these who is this that is coming up for you? Hold on. But I'm getting that, like, you know, setting yourself free. You need to free yourself from situations. Free yourself from situations. I don't know why I shuffle and like talk at the same time. That could wait. Free yourself from situations. There is like, I feel like somebody is like watching somebody. Either you watching somebody or somebody watching you. Or they gonna be watching you, honestly. Because I got a queen like changing and like on the come up. And that's gonna lead you. Okay. A queen changing on a come up. Like she's been blocked. She's been blocked. Like infertility block. Like you want to have children, you want to have a family, and it ain't happen. Block. You want to be able to get a new career, and you block. You want to be able to create something. Block. But you block. It's not like, oh, somebody is blocking you. You're blocking yourself. Like you need to process your emotions. You need to process. You need to feel, and you need to heal your childhood trauma. Because it's blocking, it has, I want to say it is, when speaking into the presence, it has blocked things for you in the past, not healing, and then it's making you sad, you know. But, like, okay, let's talk about this blockage. Substances ain't gonna help you, liquor ain't gonna help you, nothing gonna help you but you, facing you. And there's a lot of things that you know, you could do to like self-help and self-care. You just got to get on this spiritual journey. I don't know, maybe you need a self-help coach, or like literally everything is on the internet. You got a problem, you Google it and try a technique, as long as it ain't hurting yourself, and see if the shit works. Like everything is like all the information is at your tips. Go get a book, go get a coach. I will be making videos on recommendations for situations like this and other situations. I am a spiritual coach at the same time. Like I said, it'll be at the bottom, but like there's a lot of things that are for free, and I will be creating like things that will be like free information on YouTube, and some things like, you know, like my service you will have to pay for. But I will be giving out free information too, but you ain't gotta like wait on me, like research. And I'm pretty sure there's been people telling you things that like, oh, maybe you should do this, maybe you should do that, or did you ever think about this? Like you've been taught. You definitely been taught. You're not unlearned. It's about whether you want to do it. But you confine yourself. You restrict yourself and still be dissatisfied with the current situation. It's like you put yourself in prison and you on the clock. You got yourself on the clock. I'm supposed to be doing this. I'm supposed to be doing that. I'm supposed to be like in a relationship. And I got like when you change, when you treat yourself better, you gonna have options for relationships. And it's people who have given you information. Like I said, I got like somebody like showing you kindness, like, hey, maybe you should do this, or maybe you should do that. Like, and if you start doing it, like everything, you gonna have prosperity. You're gonna have prosperity. What about family? There's something about family. There's something about family. What about family? Stop justifying things because of family or what happened in the past with family. It happened. It did happen. But now you have to do something about it for yourself. You have to find balance. You have to heal. You have to let go for you. If not for anybody else, for you. Okay? And that is it. So, if you would like a personal reading, I will have the information at the bottom. I also do quantum hypnosis healing only in Chicago at this moment, but I will be doing like past life regressions and other type of like healing services via like Zoom very soon. I just need more time to get all that set up and together. I do have like spiritual consultations available. I also have like chakra readings as well. I know a lot of people are like have like blockages in their emotional body, aka the chakras, and I do chakra readings to help you identify blockages and give recommendations on how to remove blockages. Every reading I do, every hypnosis session I do comes with recommendations, because what is the point of getting all this stuff if you like, okay, so what do I do next? So I also make sure that I provide recommendations. Like I said, there will be more videos to come. This took a lot of energy out of me, but thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm getting tongue-tied because I'm tired. And yeah, I will see you all next time. Thank you for watching.